Thank you very much. The Huskies Pep Band strives to play a wide array of repertoire. We don't usually use that word, it's a little too fancy for us, but we do play some. The very first song we played, the entrance song, we call it 2001 because it's Richard Strauss's Also sprach Zarathustra. That's so much fun to say. And it's the treatment of it that was used in the movie 2001 by Stanley Kubrick. So we call it that. But we make a kind of a funky beat to it, so it's a little more fun for us. So that's how we enter a room, is with that song. Then the fight song. But now we're going to play another part of our classical music repertoire. We played Richard Strauss, and by classical we mean this song has the word opera in it, so therefore we think of it as a piece of classical music. It is called Phantom of the Opera. We always look like this. Sometimes we are more tired, or even more peppy. This is early, so this is, I think we're doing a great job. And we do a number of things because A, we don't want to be bored, and we like to have fun. One of the things that happens in this band is we encourage creative input. We encourage people to come up with ideas of things that we think would be fun to do. I would say we like to think of ourselves as a humorous band and sort of an irreverent band, and to our opponents we hope that we are extremely distracted. That's one of our goals. So one of the things we like to do besides play is dance. So here's a tune called Cupid Shuffle. That's much harder than it looks. So here's a tune by Aretha Franklin, Michigan's own, Think, a thing that engineers are often asked to do. I said asked to do, I didn't claim that they were capable. First of all, I never introduced myself. I'm Mike Christensen. I'm the director of bands here at Michigan Tech. I don't always look like this, but when I'm with these fantastic people, I look like this, or some variant of it. By the way, this is one of our favorite words in the Pep Band, sieve. It is a thing that we do to even ourselves if we feel we could improve and have done something not quite as well as we should have done. We most likely would be sieving our opponent, but sometimes we self-sieve because we love each other. So here at Michigan Tech, you can be in 3 different bands. You can be in this band, you can be in Superior Wind Symphony, which is an auditioned ensemble, and you can be in the Campus Concert Band, which is a non-auditioned ensemble. You can be in 2 jazz bands, the Jazz Lab Band, which is an audition ensemble, or the Research and Development Band, which is a non-auditioned ensemble. You can be in the Keweenaw Symphony Orchestra, which is auditioned, but is largely adult community members, but some students have made it into that ensemble. You can be in 2 different choirs, a large 80 or 90 voice concert choir, and you can be in an all-student group by audition chamber choir called Conscience, and it's about whatever multiple of 4 the director thinks are worthy of being in it. So there are many, many opportunities for your students to make music here at Tech. We encourage them to do so. You can take all of our ensembles for credit, or you can take them not for credit. Let's see, what else? Anything else? Yeah, I think that's about it. So, before we play our last tune, which is called the Fight Song, we're going to ask you to think about this little sequence. First of all, it's traditional when we play the fight song that everyone stands up. And then, if you're not in this band, you can participate with the clapping sequence, which is 1, 2. It's very, very simple. And then when we get to the end, there's oh, oh, oh. So, oh yeah, and then this ball. You'll see that too. That will all be demonstrated. So, see what you can do. Here we go. You did a fantastic job. What happened there was the tune that they played at the end is called the happy song, and sometimes that gets injected into the fight song. And we leave the very last note off, and we add it at the very end after the happy song. So thank you very much for being with us. We're going to leave the way we always do in the Huskies Pep Band, is like this. Run away!